doing a persuasive speech on why you should not use tobacco smoke, or, well, tobacco products. First I'm going to say a couple facts to get into it. Did you know that 450,000 Americans die from direct smoking, and 53,000 Americans die from ETS? If you don't know what ETS means, it is environmental tobacco smoke, or secondhand smoke. Also, that 19.8% of adults in Minnesota smoke cigarettes, and 38.7% of students in the past 30 days reported cigarette use. Secondhand smoke alone has 43 cancer-causing chemicals. And did you know that an infant that has smokers as parents consumes an equivalent of 102 packs of cigarettes by the time they're 5? And an infant that has smokers as parents is 4 times more likely to die from SIDS, which is sudden infant death syndrome, than a baby who doesn't have smokers as parents. So, what causes people to use tobacco products? The buzz, the boredom, peer pressure, experimenting. Well, the buzz that you get from tobacco products is nicotine, and nicotine is also found in weed killers and bug sprays. And some companies actually stopped the use of nicotine-based products because it was too toxic. And that is what you smokers are putting into your bodies willingly. 1/3 of people who have smoked, who have started to smoke actually, through experimenting or whatever, become addicted to tobacco products by the time they're 20. So really, it's only 2 years when you're supposed to start smoking, but I think quite a few people start smoking before they're 18. So another big reason that people start smoking, or teens start smoking, is because of peer pressure. Peer pressure is always going to be around. It always happens to everyone. People, I don't know if anyone can say that they haven't been peer pressured into something, or peer pressure was going on around them. So peer pressure can come from just about anyone. Friends, family, anyone who influences you, friends of friends, anyone who you're around. I think ways you can avoid peer pressure is finding responses that you can decline without feeling like you're going to be made fun of or anything like that. But really, if you're going to be made fun of because not taking a cigarette, the people you're hanging around with probably aren't that great of a crowd. So anyone who smokes, especially teenagers, do you ever think of the long-term or short-term effects of tobacco use? I can answer. Probably not. I used to smoke. I quit last semester actually because of the health class I took, which is where I actually got all of this information. It helped me stop smoking because I got grossed out. So first off, it makes you stink. Haven't you ever walked in the mall and someone walks past you and you're just like, oh, stale cigarette smell? And the worst part is, when you're smoking, you can't smell that. It just messes up your senses and everything. So you should be self-conscious if you are a smoker, because you probably smell really bad. Another thing is you get yellow teeth. So I'm sure that will look really great in prom pictures. Anyone who chews, I was going to say boys who chew, but girls can chew too. But it makes your lips cracked, and you can have white sores and white spots in your mouth, and it can make your gums bleed. And good luck, boys, in finding a girl that's okay with that, because it is really gross. I've seen it happen where someone's mouth was bleeding and their gums were all white and bulged out. There's actually this boy we read about and we learned about, and it was really sad in my health class. He the boy's name was Sean Markey, if I pronounce his last name right. He was a high school athlete, big-time athlete. He was also a spit tobacco chew user. He died at the age of 19 because of his oral cancer he died of. So, I'm 18. That could be anyone. I mean, all my friends really chew. I don't know. It's a thing, I guess. Chew has actually doubled in the past decade, the use of chew, spit tobacco. Chew and any other product, chew cigars, it's the same as cigarette smoking. Sometimes people think it's not as bad because, I don't know why, cigarette smoking has a worse rap, I guess. But it's all the same. The only difference between chew and cigars and cigarette smoking is the way it kills you. Because any tobacco product is a silent killer. So the only difference is in what way it kills you. Chewing is different than smoking because, I mean, you've seen people put the dips in their mouth. It's actually going through your bloodstream. You're ingesting the nicotine. So that can actually introduce over 10 times more cancer agents to you. I don't know if you actually know what chew is. A lot of guys in my family chew, 'cause I don't know. But what chew actually is if you've seen it before, it's like the grainy, yeah, you know. It's the grainy stuff. It looks like mud. Smells like cow poop. I don't know. And what it has in it is fiberglass. When you put it in, the fiberglass cuts your lips, and that's how the nicotine gets into your bloodstream. Oral cancer is 4 times more common than non-users of chew tobacco. So, tobacco use is not only harmful to yourself, but harmful to anyone around you. I mean, anyone who's surrounding you. Secondhand smoke, ETS, is caused because of the side stream of the burning tip of the cigarette or the mainstream smoke you are blowing out. ETS includes carcinogens, poisons. I mean, just the word alone freaks me out. Poisons. You kill people with poisons. And mutagens. I don't know. I don't like that word, because when you think about it, what do you think of? Mutated. But that's what tobacco products do. They mutate the inside of your body. I have a list of chemicals. Where did that go? Oh, thanks. Of chemicals I got from my health class. Of chemicals found in tobacco use, and here you can pass that over, please. But 2 of the ones that were on that list, I think it's like 3rd and 4th one on there, 2 of them that kind of struck me were the zinc, because zinc is found in electric batteries and paint, and ammonia, that's found in fertilizers. What was the other one? Fertilizers, explosives, and plastics. That's really nasty. And, I mean, tobacco products affect every part of your body. The brain, your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your lungs, your stomach. Can I have this? Here's another one I got from my health class. And it affects your body. I'm not going to go through all of those. Well, you guys can read them. But, I mean, it dulls the taste buds. I'm going to find the one. It doesn't have the nose one on here, but just about how you don't smell yourself. Again, you smell really bad when you smoke cigarettes. Tobacco use decreases your blood flow. I mean, my uncle has had a couple strokes, and he still smokes, which is very sad. But it decreases your blood flow, which causes a stroke, because less blood reaches your brain. And how does your family feel if you die from a stroke? You're killing yourself because of your tobacco use. It's something that can be prevented. So, I guess if this information didn't kind of turn off tobacco use for you, I don't know what will, because this is what helped me stop smoking, because, I mean, really what got me was the hairy tongue. I do have can you pull that up? 1 second here. I do have a picture of a hairy tongue I pulled up. Here, you guys can see it. I hope, can you see it good on there? I can't really get any much closer unless you can push it in. the hairy tongue thing was one of the worst things learning about, also the smell. But yeah, I would advise not smoking. I think a lot of doctors would too. So thank you guys for coming.